Hi everyone, this is Yasmin from the Art Ecke, and welcome to our first episode of my podcast. This is gonna be my first time, and I admit that I'm a little bit nervous, but I will make the best out of it. I promise. Today's episode is I want to talk about why it is important to include your children or a child into your hobbies. Because I'm a mother and my son loves being creative. He loves drawing, he loves painting, he loves everything that includes his hands and to create stuff and all that. And from the early days on, I always had him with me when I painted, when I drawed, when I even played my games. So he's a big Minecraft fan and he plays it on the Switch. And oh man, he can build things there that I don't even can. But now, why is it important to include your children into your hobbies? First of all, it creates a connection between you and your child. What they will see whatever you like to do and they want to try it out. And in some cases, they really want to be creative or, have your hobby. And some others find out they might not like it. So this is an activity that you guys can share together and you don't have to force anything. And kids are often, they're more open to exploring new things. So, and it's for them, it's sometimes even easier to, when there's something new, they are better in adjusting to that than us adults. But it also gives the child a feeling of being included, which will also give the child a confidence boost, and they really value this time with you together. They really enjoy it. I often ask my son, like, do you like doing this together? And he really, really loves it. He says this is like a mommy and Aiden time. So sometimes my husband will also do these things with us, but he's not as creative as us. Like my husband says, imagine if you close your eyes and imagine an apple. Do you see like an apple in front of your eyes, or what do you see? And I say, well, I see an apple in front of my eyes. And my son answered that question as well. And my husband says, well, when I imagine an apple, I don't see anything. So he's more on the side where it's about numbers, and that's when my brain completely blacks out, because as soon as I see numbers, I don't even know what day it is today. But yeah, so my son and I, we have a really creative, how do I say this? We really love being creative, let's say that. Yeah, as I said, it will bond you guys. It will build something that is, you can use as a you time with your kid, together time, or and then maybe when he's older, or she, the child, let's say that, when they're older, they can do this with their kids, like they can say, oh, I did this with your grandmother when I was a child, and that's why I can, bake a 5-tier cake, or I can, paint a whole mural or whatever. This is gonna be such a good memory for your child. If you are painting with super expensive markers, and which is understandable that if they get destroyed, you lose a lot of money, give your child a cheaper version of the markers, and then have them paint with you. So there will be always something you can find a compromise. That's what I do with my son. So yeah. Well, thank you for listening to this podcast, and I'm sure I will come back with another episode. Thank you.